Hi everyone, it's Gill from GillOfAllThings here, and this is my final pitch for my new app, Jamb. Jamb is a DIY fix-it-yourself app for everyday people, no prior experience needed. Jamb will give you the tools, tutorials, and AI guidance to tackle any home repair or project with confidence. So that's the little blurb, but really today I wanted to just talk to you about why I really wanted to make this app. So outside of the fact of the things that we know from last time, I won't read what's on the screen here, but it's cost prohibitive. It's really expensive to have stuff fixed at your house, and with the economy right now, it's a lot. A lot of people don't have the tools, meaning like the skill tools to do those things. It's very overwhelming. Even small things like repairing drywall. When you put a nail in it to put a photo up, that can be really difficult. So it's a huge underserved market. There's millions of people around, and really what I wanted to do was create something, a one-stop shop that would give people not only who are interested in learning about DIY stuff and have that project they want to make with that extra jar that they have sitting around, but I wanted to make something for people that helps them gain confidence. They can learn something new and really reconnect with their physical space. So one of the things that I found that I do when I build apps is that I use the current technology that we have today, AI, coding, everything, to build apps that help people use that technology to reconnect to their space around them. And your home space is a super important one. I think we all have this really kind of subconscious connection with, or even conscious connection with the physical space in which we live. And so I think on a more, I guess, meta or high level, Jamb is really there to help people reconnect with that space in a different way, to be collaborative with and in your home yourself, getting your hands dirty, but like also just getting your hands in that. There's something tactile. So really the three big parts of the app that we have, at least at MVP stage right now: the tutorial library, that really just starts you off from start with some really simple or easy things that come up a lot. So let's say we're going to go to repair a large drywall hole. It tells you all of the steps that you're going to need here. It walks you through it one step at a time, just like this. There's troubleshooting tips, etc. And then we have the AI project planner. So if I go back here, this, you can make your own project. So I'm going to say, I want to build a shelving unit to go on my wall with 3 shelves. We'll hit generate. We'll come back to that. And then, of course, we have the camera identifier. So we're going to come back here. As you see here, AI has asked a question. We'll say it's 48 inches tall and 24 wide. And then it should ask one more question: drywall, generate plan. We'll see what it comes up with. Go away I go. And here you go. You have a whole plan here that's just been made specifically to you. You can save it, etc. Then we have the AI camera identifier. So that I'm still tweaking. We're definitely at the 70% mark here, Raymar. But the goal with that is to point your camera at a piece of hardware like this screw right here, and be able to identify it. I feel like anyone who has ever had to do something or replace a screw or replace a bolt or whatever knows that life. So what am I going to do to get it into the hands of people? Really working on paid and organic as the main format here, and then paid is going to really boost up organic. So joining into Reddit communities, pardon me, like DIY, home improvement, and joining in as an actual member. So commenting, doing those things, not just spamming them, and then going out into my community, putting up flyers, by the local hardware stores, talking with those local hardware store owners, and then that's going to be boosted up by paid social. So TikTok and Instagram ads, looking for micro influencers in the space to sort of bring them on board, and then of course App Store optimization. So really looking at those top keywords and making sure all of my content, so my videos and everything, are super high. In terms of monetization, right now it's going to be all free. We have a plan for later, but then when it comes to what metrics I'm going to be looking at, and I'm looking at right now as we give it out to people, so it's one, customer acquisition cost. How much, based on what budget I'm spending, is actually taking to gain those customers? And then really these top two here, time to first value. So how long after entering the app does someone truly get to the value stage of each of those tools? So that's the big thing. So we have a functional app here. If I go back to my canvas, you'll actually get to see all the main pieces here. And if I scroll over, you'll see all of the other work that I've also done here, or you should see it somewhere in the canvas. But basically, like, I made all of these things. So I made this banner for the gallery. I made this mobile app that you saw. I made the pitch deck from last time, this promo video, and I also made the landing page that we were just looking at, connected here, did that this week. All of those things done with Replit 4, and all of that to say that my biggest takeaway is Replit has a huge amount of skills and services that you can use now. So being able to really iterate and design and think through this with Agent for all of these different assets and modalities was amazing. And the biggest takeaway I would say is that really you are a teammate and a collaborator with Agent 4. It's not just taking what they say as, it's really inserting you into it. And that kind of goes back to why I actually built Jamb. You're really inserting yourself into your home again. And, that's a hugely important thing. So thank you all again. Thank you to Replit. Thank you to Raymar and Manny and the whole community of builders. And all I got to say is it's time to get your Jamb on. Bye, everyone.